The good Reverend Dr. Paxton J.A. Price, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every day. We bring you the latest in sports. And Ryan, today starts the play-in for the NBA playoffs. Mm-hmm. Are you ready? Because they're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, we had a few days off, man, of basketball. It's time to get back in gear.
Man, listen, LA, they got the Lakers versus Timberwolves.
Both of them.
I was going to pick the Timberwolves. But then all of a sudden,
yeah, Rudy Gobert, he start feeling himself.
He done punched the boy, and the team done suspended the boy. How you going to suspend the man in the play? Suspend him next year.
Reached out and touched somebody, man.
He did reach out and touch somebody. He did get AT&T on people.
He reached out and touched somebody.
He reached out and touched him.
I feel like he's done this a few times, though, in his career.
Yeah.
He can't seem to get himself together.
Man.
You know, on the bench, he's got to argue with somebody, and then he can't.
Then he can't help
himself.
himself.
Keep his hands to himself, man.
He better learn how to keep your hands to himself.
Yeah, man, you're gonna catch the right one of these times.
I know that's right. You catch the right one, but you hurt your team, though. So now they got to play the Lakers without him, their defensive stopper.
But that's a bad decision on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I don't like the decision on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it's
give them a nice big fine.
We want to play. Yeah, we trying to get in though.
Yeah, we trying to get to these playoffs.
Yeah, man, we trying to get in the play. We don't want to be.
Yeah, we don't want.
That's but he's.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's
collusion.
Yeah.
That's one thing about the NBA. NBA they flat out with their collusion.
Yeah. I mean, look at it how Mark Cuban did.
Yeah, and you see, remember that Chris Paul trade to the Lakers? Mm. They just blocked that. They when they collude, they just be like, "Yo, we colluded. No, we don't care."
I wonder what they'll try to do somehow with the Suns, man.
What you think?
Something. I don't know. It just seems like I don't see the Suns. I don't even see the Suns making it to the Western Conference Finals.
You don't think the Suns gonna make it? KD, Chris Paul, Booker, they ain't gonna make it. Man.
I think because you always say the NBA is matchups.
Yeah.
So I think the Clippers
gonna knock them off.
Yeah.
Clippers a good team now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the West though. When you look at the West,
I know
everybody in the West is good.
So now that you said it, let me ask you this: what conference has the tougher road to the finals, the East or the West?
Oh, definitely the West.
Yeah.
Every team in the West is good.
I know. Yeah, you only got about 4 or 5 in the East.
Yeah, you got like 4 teams in the East. Every team in the West. You make it through round 1, you facing a juggernaut round 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Denver. That's the number 1 seed.
That's the number 1 seed.
I mean, just to have Jokic on the floor. That's it's the same exact thing with Embiid on the Sixers.
Yeah.
Just to have them on the floor, you got a chance to go as far as you can go.
Think about it like this: the defending NBA championship, the Ghost champions, Golden State Warriors. They got played. What's the name of them?
The Kings.
The Kings.
And ain't nobody
third seed.
Ain't nobody really talking about the Warriors, man. I mean, you got Wiggins. This team kind of been flying under the radar a little bit. Wiggins get ready to get back, and the Kings. This could be a series that the Warriors can. I mean, you can sneak up on the Kings. They're young. They're excited. They new to this thing.
You could make an argument that the Kings are not even favored in this series.
Yeah,
and they the 3 seed.
and that's what I'm saying is the Warriors can really sneak up on this team. Draymond Green is going to get in somebody's head in this series because they're young.
He gonna do something.
Yeah, and then what you gonna do when Clay and Steph Curry get hot one of these games?
When they get hot, they ain't no stopping them.
That's a mentality thing, and these young guys, man, that's hard to deal with in a 7-game series.
And when they hot, they unstoppable.
You gotta. I mean, especially with the Warriors, man, you gotta take them out early.
Yeah, you got to deal with them quick, fast, and hurry. You want to run them up and down the court because they old.
They got weapons. You got Poole.
You got Poole over there.
Wiggins coming back. He angry now after everything.
He should be angry after everything that happened.
Yeah, everything been happening.
He should be angry. He should be. I'll be angry too.
Yeah, man.
Somebody got to pay for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But you know what? The Kings got Harrison Barnes. He won his only championship with the Warriors.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes over there with the Kings. So he telling them, yo, I know what to do. This is what you do. You push this one this way. You do this way.
And if I was one of the Kings, I would say, well, you guard Curry then.
Somebody got to guard Curry. Somebody got to do it.
If you know what to do, you guard Curry.
Somebody got to do it.
To me, I see the Warriors winning in 6.
You got the Warriors winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I still got the Kings.
I got the Warriors winning in 6.
I still got the
It's
Kings.
just because of they've been there so much.
They got the experience. They champions.
Now watch this beat.
Can't take them away from
them.
them.
Watch them get swept.
I know.
Just because I said
that.
I do. I don't know. It's gonna be a really good series.
It's
man.
gonna be a great series. Every series in the West is a great series when you think about it. Even the playing games are really good matchups.
Yeah.
Because I had liked Minnesota over the Lakers before Gobert got suspended, but it's gonna be a good matchup. All these games in the West is going to be really good series.
I think that messed the Wolves up because Anthony Davis is playing so good. You needed a rim protector like a Gobert.
That's all they needed.
And now what?
Yeah.
It's not there. So I can see Anthony Davis still going on the road he's going on.
Yeah, I can see it too.
25, 30 a game.
I can see it too, but they just need that defensive presence to hold down that middle, slow down AD.
Yeah, man.
Because now Anthony Davis might act a fool.
Because
He might put up 40.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to think of the player who's going to be able to stop him.
No.
You got but the Lakers, you got to stop Anthony too.
Yeah, I mean, with the Lakers, you figure you get Anthony his points. Mm-hmm. But then after that, all right, we all right.
Yeah. Yeah, because then, again, look who's coming from the T-Wolves.
Right.
D'Angelo Russell. He's on the Lakers now.
He's on Lakers now.
He's trying to take them out.
Yep. And I ain't trust Towns in a long time. I ain't trust him in a long time.
I know something is.
Sometimes he show up, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he in, sometimes he out. I can't.
If he was to get traded, which I mean I don't believe he will, because he's kind of in a situation like Lillard. They're fully committed to him.
Right.
So if he was to get traded though, just to kind of open up. To kind of really Minnesota, you really don't really get to see.
Yeah, Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah, the only one, I mean, he was that good, though, was Garnett. That you see.
He was that good.
Yeah, so if he was to get traded, Towns, where would be a good spot?
I would put him in Atlanta with those young people in Atlanta and let him, get that fire back under him. You know what I mean?
Him and Trae Young.
And
Collins.
Man, that'd be
a
boy. That's where I put him at. Also Dallas. You can put him in Dallas, too. But see, Dallas so laid back, I don't trust him over there. I think he need to be somewhere where some fire at.
He'll fall right into.
Yeah, he'll fall in that laid back.
Yeah, because just like Tim Hardaway said about Dallas, he said they don't have Luka's not a leader.
Nope.
He said Kyrie's not a leader.
No,
he said they're really good scorers, but this is why they
need some fire.
That's why they're on the outside looking in.
Yeah, that's why they need some Damian Lillard over there. They need some fire.
That wouldn't be fair. That'll be probably one of the greatest backcourts ever.
In history of basketball.
Kyrie and Lillard?
Oh, my goodness.
You put them up there with Isaiah and
Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars. Yeah, that would be unstoppable. That'd be unstoppable. Or we could put Butler over there, too.
Jimmy?
Yeah, put Jimmy Butler over there.
That's some attitude.
That's some attitude. You brought you bring us some attitude there. And now Dallas somebody now. Now
and then you get somebody cheap like a DeMarcus Cousins over there too.
You could. But
Lord, have mercy.
I don't think he got no game.
Why ain't nobody picking him? Well, I guess
I don't think he got no game.
You just said it.
Yeah, I don't think he got no game no more.
It's a lot of weight on him, man.
Yeah, you know what? When you start gaining weight, Rev know this personally. You start gaining weight, man, you can't do what you used to do.
So what if you put Zion over there in Dallas? Nah. He lazy too.
He too laid back.
Him and Luka.
Yeah, they done ate up everything. Him and Luka,
man.
Both them fat boys over there.
Woo.
And them some fat boys, super NBA fat.
God,
man, they done ate up everything.
I wonder if Kyrie is really thinking that this was probably one of the biggest mistakes he made.
I don't know, because is the plan? Because Mark Cuban, he might be talking to him like, I got something for you. You stay with us. I'm going to make some moves for you. Or is he saying, man, please, I'm out here first chance I get?
Yeah, because he stayed on that rookie deal in Cleveland, for 3 years?
Yes.
Then he went to Boston for 1 year. Then he went to Brooklyn for 2 years.
Right.
Now he's in Dallas again. And
right.
He's a free agent now. So
yes.
What in the world?
Yeah, I ain't too sure what Mark Cuban game plan is, but I bet he got a game plan. I bet he's telling him something like, yo, we ready to do something. I'm going to pay you, and I'm going to bring in a couple other people. I'm calling Portland right now.
Because think about this. Brooklyn couldn't keep him, and they offered him $198 million.
Yeah. It won't be the money. It'll be who Mark Cuban said he's going to try to bring in.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, in these decisions, you're going to have to hurry up.
Yeah, you got to have a game plan. You know what I mean? You got to have a whole game plan.
Yeah, Kyrie got to.
And tell Kyrie this is our game plan.
I feel like this is a place where the owners didn't want to be.
Right.
With the players. You know what I mean? To have so much leverage. Because, again, you saw they just signed that deal, the CBA deal, to where you can't make no super teams no more in the NBA.
Hey.
Because they're doing this, and you got all these other teams who they sitting by the wayside. They ain't building up nothing.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of teams that NBA players go there to retire.
Yeah.
Houston. Yeah. OKC.
Miami.
Because
that's what Jimmy Butler's,
he basically go there to retire.
Yeah. It's L.A. You got them players going over to L.A., the Lakers and all that.
Lord.
Yeah. Because look how old that team is.
That team was super old.
They all over. Anthony Davis, man.
Now, he's the key.
If they want to go somewhere, Anthony Davis has to really be.
Can he be the Anthony Davis that LeBron not in the lineup? Anthony Davis, that's that 40 Anthony Davis.
And LeBron Davis has. LeBron Davis.
He made it one person.
LeBron James has to.
He done made a clone.
He's got to learn. That'd be a heck of a player, though.
That'd be a great clone, wouldn't it?
But LeBron James, he got to understand it. He's not the number one on the team.
Oh yeah. I think he knows.
You got to step back and just. Literally, you've been a facilitator, but you really got to be like a James Harden right now.
Oh yeah. Let Anthony Davis eat. Mm-hmm. That's your top player, and I think they're gonna beat Minnesota now.
Yeah, me too. They're gonna get in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
But then if they get in, it's gonna be a quick out.
It's gonna be quick
because you're gonna be playing Memphis.
Memphis gonna tear them up too. Memphis gonna tear them up.
Because that's young versus old.
And Memphis, they like the fact that they gonna knock off a LeBron James. You know what I mean? They got that type of attitude. Like, yeah, we gonna knock off LeBron. They're gonna tear them up.
Talk all type of trash.
Oh, they're gonna talk super trash.
When you can get LeBron to start arguing back with you.
Yep.
And LeBron really gonna take. This ain't taking it personal like Jordan.
Right.
But LeBron gonna take it a little personal because it's Memphis.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to.
LeBron takes it personal. He cries though, like a baby.
I ain't want to say that,
man. He cried like a baby. Did you see that, man? Remember we went to the basket that one
against Boston?
Oh man, he cried. Cried.
Now everybody in the world knows it was a foul.
I ain't see a foul.
But
the ref didn't see a foul.
But he was jumping around like somebody stole his dog, like somebody ran away with his
pacifier.
Yeah, man. I was like, what? He was jumping around and flipping and spinning.
He acting like somebody took his pacifier. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, boy. But now I ain't see a foul. Because I figure last play of the game, you going to the basket hard, I'm going to let a little contact go. I'm the referee because I want y'all to decide the game. So I was like, I was okay with it. What I thought LeBron should have did was dunk it. You going to the basket, you 6'8", you 260 pounds.
But he can't get up. He can't get up like he used to. And with his left and with his offhand.
When you 6'8", you ain't got to get up so high.
But you going up
against 6'8".
You got Tatum and Smart right there.
You dunk it on their head. You
got
one player.
Because Jordan would have did it.
Oh, Jordan took off, tongue out.
Yeah, it's a LeBron.
He'd have brought it back. Hung in the air. I seen Mike hang in the air one time.
Yeah.
And just wait for the person to come down and dunked it.
Remember that reverse?
Which one? When it came on the other side of it?
Jesus, man.
I used to do that.
Did you?
Yeah, I learned that from Mike. I used to actually do that dunk. Man. That might have been like, I don't know, 40 pounds ago though, but that's okay. I lose some pounds. I can do it again.
This might be one of the games in the first round I think this might be one of the ones that you most excited about. Knicks versus Cavs.
I love this matchup. Two teams that are trying to find their self in the East, and both teams are talented. Both teams are good. I'm gonna pick the Cavs, but barely pick the Cavs.
Yeah. See, and here's another thing. Here's with the Knicks. This is what Dallas is missing is Brunson.
Yeah,
You missing Brunson. I mean, Brunson. Randall.
That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. Randall was always a good player, but he's been able to elevate his game because of Brunson is, like you said, a true point guard.
Yeah.
Like Drew Holiday.
Yep.
I just feel like, again, I don't think they have enough pieces to beat Cleveland.
No.
But it's gonna be a good series.
It's gonna be a good series.
RJ Barrett, he's got a little bit more things he gotta.
He ain't got that fire.
Yeah, I don't know.
He got all the talent in the world. He ain't got that fire.
I don't know. It was
I tell you.
And hey, man, look, coming from Duke, man.
Another person coming from Duke. All the good players.
Yeah. Zion.
Yeah, Zion. What were they feeding Zion when he was at Duke though?
See, but that's Coach K.
They must have been ordering like 5-6 pieces.
See, but that was
just for him.
See, but that was Coach K because he was there. Remember when he in the tournament when he blew his, he went to make a spin move and his
sneaker blew out.
His sneaker exploded. That's
all that weight.
That's all that burritos. But those was LeBron
subs.
How you tear LeBron up?
Yeah, that's hard to tear LeBron up. they made for big people.
Yeah, that's a boy.
That's what I wear. I wear LeBron. They made for big people. They keep you steady. And he tore that sneaker all up. That man, he eating right. He's somewhere eating right now, watching this show, eating right now. I guarantee you.
Yeah, he's that was kind of disappointing for me to find out Zion was going to be out for the rest. I mean, that team wasn't really going nowhere. But he was.
They in the play-in.
A hamstring for
4 months.
I've never heard that.
A hamstring for 4 months. What, you have surgery?
But they know. I think they know. I think they know they're not going to beat the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, I got them losing.
Ain't no need to.
Yeah, I got them losing. So you know what I mean. But the question is Zion done in New Orleans?
That's another thing.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And maybe say I ain't coming back because I know I'm done.
Yeah, and New Orleans is probably saying we're gonna move on.
Yeah, New Orleans.
He's had a whole bunch of injuries, man. These few years he's been in the league,
and the stupid injuries too. Not even good injuries.
Yeah,
like how you just get the dumb injuries.
Turf toe. How you get turf toe on the court?
And hamstring. I mean, he got the dumb. I guess he heard the word ham and he was like, "I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this." He let my hams go.
Yeah, he's still waiting on it.
Yeah, he's still waiting on that ham sandwich.
I've been out here 4 months. Y'all still ain't brought it to me, man.
He's waiting for that ham sandwich right now. I think he's done. I think they're gonna move on. I think they're gonna try to get the best trade they could get.
So where are you gonna go?
I would suggest,
because you got to give up a lot.
I would suggest that the Sixers call and say we got James Harden, Harris, and a couple other people. Kuzma.
James Harden already said, well, I mean, you could exchange the minivan. That's about
minivan. They get him for free though. I throw him in.
They around the same size.
After we make the trade, I send him. You know what I mean? Like you can have him too.
This is just courtesy. This courtesy.
We appreciate you. We gonna send you the minivan.
I don't see now. Embiid now is just getting his health together. You bring Zion over, that might not be good.
Well, what I think is
let him hang with Maxey.
He can learn from Embiid.
Let Maxey run him around.
Maxey run. I mean, he just follow Maxey around. Maxey be running back and forth. He loses weight then, huh? But no. If I'm the Sixers, I'm making that call.
Because you know what? This is almost literally the exact situation like Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
Charles Barkley was overweight and they couldn't figure, they needed to get him down.
Charles Barkley had to make a decision. I'm gonna lose some weight because when he was around mound and rebound, he was huge.
Yeah. But this might go down as one of the biggest trades, man, in the offseason if he does get moved.
Yeah, if he does get moved.
Oof.
Yeah, if I'm the Sixers, I'm definitely making the phone call. See what y'all need. Can we get him? And then if like say the Pelicans say, okay, let's make that trade. the first thing I'm doing is I'm saying, Zion, we got some people, a team. We got your chef. They're gonna be living in the house with you. We got your health person who gonna work out with you every day. Mm-hmm. You come over here, we gonna get you right.
Let's get you down. Let's get you down to around LeBron's weight.
I mean, let's just get you down a little bit.
If you can get down
10 pounds
and make it solid, he's over 300 pounds right now.
Listen, 10 pounds is water.
Yeah.
Get him down 10 pounds.
Yeah.
He jumping out the building now.
Exactly, yeah. But when he comes down is the problem.
When he come, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's
he
the
jumping
weight.
out the building. So if he just lost 10 pounds, can you imagine what he's gonna do?
Because he has that attitude.
Yeah, he got that nastiness.
Yeah, he's not afraid of nothing.
He got that nastiness.
Yeah, you got some teams, that he can build over there with the 76ers.
That's what, boy.
Embiid and him at the 4.
Embiid is a fat boy. Embiid's a fat boy. It'd be the fat boys. The fat boys are back.
I don't even know if I would want that, man.
There's the fat boys. Embiid, the fat boy.
No, we can't have that.
Yeah,
We can't have that.
Embiid, the fat boys are back.
I would. Would you send Harris?
Yeah, I'm sending Harris. I'm telling them, hey, choose what for.
I
y'all
think
want.
If the Sixers don't go all the way this year, you have to think about probably getting rid of both of them, Harris and Harden.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I could find somebody like Portland, the Pelicans, if I could, yeah, I'll call Toronto. I ain't got no problem with my man name.
Siakam.
So yep, I ain't got no problem with him at all.
Yep. And he would love to play.
I think so
with
too.
Embiid. He's so sick of playing against Embiid.
I think so too.
Every time, do you know he has his worst games of the career against the Sixers?
Oh yeah,
he can't do nothing with Embiid.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got no problem making a call. If I'm a general manager, I think it's my duty to make every phone call to try to make my team the best team in the sport that I play in. Mm-hmm. If I'm the Sixers, if we don't win it this year, I'm making phone calls.
Yeah, because I'm
calling LA.
You trying to get LeBron?
I might bring LeBron over here.
I mean, that'll be better than Harden.
You know what I mean? I got no problem with bringing LeBron.
Because when you look at it, this offseason, Harris has been on his contract, 2-3 years?
Yeah.
So this is all the money usually gets pushed to the back.
Right.
So Harris, Harden, and Embiid's contract, they're over the cap already.
Right.
So you got to make some move. I mean, Harden, you can't pay Harden $50 million at the end of his career.
You can't. That's why I'm picking up the phone. I'm calling everybody. Mm-hmm. How can I make my team better?
Yep.
That's all. And that's the difference between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
What you mean?
We always try to make our team better.
We do too.
What y'all do is just be throwing stuff at the wall.
Like
it's
who?
a difference.
What we throw at the wall?
Y'all be just picking up people and just be trying stuff that don't. Y'all just be.
What you mean? It worked.
You know what the Eagles are like. The Eagles like that buffet place, Golden Corral.
Hey man, you gonna make a lot of people mad. Golden Corral. That's a lot of people's spot.
That's a lot of people who, should I say, of a certain taste. Golden Corral. The Rev ain't going to go Golden Corral.
So what's the Cowboys?
Oh no, we are a top notch.
But did you see how your voice changed too?
Yeah, that's top notch.
It was almost like you was a butler. You became a
top notch.
You looked up to.
Yeah, top notch.
Yeah, look up to the star. Huh?
You name a top notch restaurant, that's the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles go to Corral. Waffle House. Y'all the Waffle House.
I can't let you do that. The Waffle House. Nah, not the Waffle House.
Not the Waffle House.
Anything. I'll be going Corral. We're not playing the Waffle House. You ever been in one?
Yeah, listen. I've been in Waffle House, walked in and turned around. I'm like, I know this ain't the place for me.
Yeah, that's the Waffle
What
House.
You ever just see the people in there and you like,
that's
nah, this
what
ain't
I'm
the place
saying.
for me.
That's like Denny's.
They're like Denny's. It's like Denny's.
It's like a Denny's.
Yeah, walk into Denny's and look around and be like, nah, not today. Today is not the day.
It's like the sun was out and then you walked into Denny's and you turn around, it was midnight.
Right.
Everything it didn't feel right, man.
It's like the McDonald's in Elton. Not Elton, I'm sorry, Ellesmere. You ever been to McDonald's in Ellesmere?
No.
Oh my goodness!
Is it worse than the one on 4th Street?
You know what? I think they see people always ask me that, and I think they tied. I think the one on
know,
4th
man.
Street, the one on 4th Street, you like okay. Yeah, you gotta be brave to go to the one on 4th Street because when you look at the people behind the counter, you like okay. I don't know where they got these people from.
The one on 4th Street is like we was talking about the Thriller video.
Yeah.
The one in Ellesmere is Houdini.
Yeah, Houdini, you know.
When the freaks come out at night.
Freaks come out at
It's
night.
kind of the same
It's
thing.
It's close. It's close. It's close.
Yeah,
It's close.
I don't know, man. I don't know which
It's
one's worse,
close.
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't been to one of them in so long.
Now go to one on Concord Pike. I went to one on Concord Pike. I had to tell her.
It was almost like Chick-fil-A.
I had to tell the lady, calm down. She's like, welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you? I'm like, listen, calm down. Calm down.
Thought she was high on that.
Yeah, I thought she was on that stuff.
But you know why, too? It shocked you because as soon as you pulled up, she answered.
Yeah.
When you go to Ellesmere or 4th Street,
right, they chewing gum.
you sitting there, you got the call for them.
Yeah. No, the one lady was looking at me chewing gum. Like I came to the counter and she was looking at me. She was like,
Are you on break?
yeah, I was like,
Are
what
you
the
on
world?
lunch break or what?
Yeah. So, I looked at her and she was looking at me like, what you want? I was like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want nothing from
man.
here.
That atmosphere. It
I'm
just,
going Concord Pike.
it makes it makes you not. But that atmosphere, yeah, it's totally different, man.
Man,
I can't believe you said my Eagles is like that.
Waffle House.
That's bad, man.
That is pretty bad. That's pretty bad to be the Waffle. I think Cleveland Browns like Waffle House. Y'all go to the ground. Y'all go to the ground.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all go to the ground. I ain't gonna let y'all.
I mean,
be the Waffle House.
Golden Corrals. It's,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
you know.
it's decent. It's
I
decent.
would. It's just decent.
Yeah, it's decent.
Now, okay, so now we got the first round. These are the first games.
Yeah.
That was a good laugh, man. I needed that. You got the Nets versus the Clippers game 1.
Nets versus the Clippers.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Nets versus the Sixers.
The Sixers, yeah.
The Sixers. I think this is easy for the Sixers. I don't think the Nets got enough firepower. And Lord knows Ben Simmons ain't playing.
Yeah, Ben Simmons, man. He could have helped them.
You know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to name all the people who said the Nets got the better of that trade. I'm calling out names because y'all need to be exposed.
There was a whole lot of them.
It was a whole bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
The Nets got the better of that trade.
There's still some people who say Ben Simmons got a shot to get back to what he was.
Oh, he got a shot. A shot
Yeah. It's yeah.
in a bad place.
Yeah.
In the bad place.
Yeah, he got a
Y'all know what the bad place is.
he got a liquor shot.
Yeah. He got shot all right in the bad place.
And in this series, I feel like the Nets are gonna come out. They're trying to prove it to themselves
Right, that they're a good team.
that they could compete.
Yeah, they compete. I don't think they got shot.
That first quarter, they might
They're
go
gonna be
on a
hyped
little
up.
run.
They're gonna be hyped up.
By the
then-
end of the game, it's Embiid gonna shut all that down.
Then Embiid, they gonna get the ball to Embiid. It's a wrap. They can't stop Embiid. They ain't got nobody stopping Embiid.
No, and I don't think nobody can guard.
Maxey.
Not even Maxey, Harden.
Oh yeah.
Because Harden, the way Harden plays, he'll just lull you to sleep.
Yeah, he will.
You'll be sitting there for 10 seconds. It's like, come on, man.
Yep.
What is you doing? And next thing you know, he going past you.
Yeah, that's all. That's all it is. And then he throwing his arm up so you can foul him.
Yeah, man. But he clever with it.
Oh yeah, he's smart. Yeah, I mean he's a veteran.
I don't need no stupid plays though. Just play
Yeah,
off,
don't
man.
do nothing dumb.
Don't
Just
lose
out there
no
handling your
games, man.
business. Run them off the court.
Yeah. Then Knicks versus Cavs in Cleveland.
Knicks versus Cavs.
It's gonna be a good one, man. Lord.
I want to pick the Knicks, but I know the Cavs just going.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
going to outscore them. They just going.
Mobley and Randall's gonna be a really good matchup.
That's going to be a real good matchup.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Cavs though.
Yeah. I'm going to Cavs.
I just think it's again nobody.
In my heart, I want to say the Knicks so bad.
Yeah, but RJ Barrett can't guard Mitchell.
I mean, like I said, RJ. he just be. Sometimes he just be running around like he ain't got nothing to do. He ain't got nowhere to go.
Man.
He ain't got no urgency. I can't tell you.
He missed Zion.
He does.
If the Knicks pick him up,
Now. See, the problem is who they gonna trade for?
yeah, because I wouldn't get rid of Randall for
Yeah,
Zion.
that's the problem with the Knicks. They ain't nobody trade for him. Now if the Pelicans just gave him away, yeah, it'd be a great place to go.
Mm-hmm. It's the Knicks. But I feel like that coach Thibodeau, he does this. You know, Thibodeau, he knows how to kind of bring a team along, but he can't really get them to that next level.
Yeah. But I do like the Knicks' chances in this series. I think it's going to be a good series. I think the Cavs going to pull it out at the end because they just so talented. They just as talented as anybody in the league. Yeah, the league just lucky they're young.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
And they still here.
Yeah, they just lucky. The league is lucky that the Cavs are young.
They're young, just like Memphis, and I would pick the Cavs over Memphis.
Yeah. 2 years from now, I got the Cavs winning it all.
If they can keep them core pieces together,
they keep those people. Man, please, the Cavs all the way.
And then you got the Warriors with their bad road record this year, starting out in Sacramento.
But is it a road game though? It's only down the highway.
Yeah, you're right. It's home.
It's only down the highway. Is it a road game?
Everything's in California.
It's right down the highway. You just jump on the bus.
I'm going with Golden State in 6.
You think Golden State gonna win this game? Nah. I got the Kings. I got the Kings winning this. The Kings my sleeper team. They my sleeper team. Really, they really ain't a sleeper team because really they're the third seed.
They're the third seed.
But nobody talks about them, so they can be defined as a sleeper team.
Now, here we go. Sunday, Clippers starting off in Phoenix.
Uh-oh.
Now, this is the one I said.
Now this is a matchup right here.
Now, this is the one I think.
The Claw versus KD.
If the Clippers don't win in 6, I'll give them 7.
The Claw versus KD. Who's going to come out on top?
But do you really want to? Do you really want to play KD in Game 7?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you got to finish that
not
early.
At all. Yeah, not at all. You don't want to see him at all.
Or Booker.
See,
but that's where, Kawhi going to take that challenge against.
Yeah, he gonna take the challenge.
We're going to see what you're going to do, KD.
Man, listen.
It's the Claw first to Tarantula. Some of these names, man.
Tarantula. I don't want to be no tarantula.
Don't call me no tarantula.
Yeah, I don't like that. A hairy spider. I don't like that.
You got the Suns in the series?
Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix gonna win this series. Phoenix win this.
I don't know, man. Clippers. Ain't nobody talking about the Clippers. They good, man.
No.
And they got Westbrook.
I was gonna say Westbrook.
Hey,
ever since he left,
KD, he don't like you,
man. Yeah, they got some words back and forth too.
Yep.
They gonna play hard. Westbrook gonna play hard as he can. I mean, it's gonna be a good series.
This might be the best series.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good series.
It's gonna be good.
I'm gonna take Phoenix. but it's gonna be a really good series.
Yeah, this one I want to see.
Yeah,
it's good, man. Hey, Rev, already we done got to the middle of the show.
You got the middle of the show already?
Already.
America, we just like to ride with you. We love rolling with America. Crazy. I'll tell you what, America, we're gonna come right back. Don't miss what we're gonna talk about because I want to talk about what's going on with a certain football player who they said got drugged, and there's a conspiracy. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back, America.
Long before the beginning of all other beginnings, God is. In a burst of creative activity, God creates the world and everything in it. Humans are designed to live inside of this unique relationship, but they choose otherwise. The law of God is broken, and the heart of God is pierced. But the story isn't over. In the fullness of time, God gives his Son, born of a woman, born under the law. Jesus comes to seek and save those who are lost, wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. On the cross, God is in Christ, reconciling the world to himself. And with a loud cry, Jesus breathes his last. But the story isn't over. On the morning of the third day, the power of the living God erupts, breaking through death with the moment that will define all other moments. Perched at the edge of heaven, the angels stand in awe as one of their own rolls away the stone that's guarding the body of Jesus. as if anything can guard Jesus. He walks out of the tomb alive. He is victorious. He is conquering death and rendering the grave unnecessary. He is living and moving and breathing as only the risen Son of God can. But the story isn't over. We are, every one of us, searching and hoping and longing for life. It's a desire that's been deposited into our souls by the very same God who spoke it all into existence. And it's this exact life that the resurrection of Jesus invites us into. So bring your hopes, your regrets, your successes and your failures. Bring your doubts, your joys, your fears and your dreams. Be resolute and unwilling to settle for anything less than the abundant life of the risen King. Because truly, if the story isn't over, then what happens next might just change everything.
Pay that crap. He made the people. He made them the massage women pay.
America, we're back. And you know what? Everything is getting better. Everything is changed. Oh, man. Ryan, let me tell you something. In America, you got to make sure you are with the right people, doing the right things at the right time. Because what I want to talk about Dwayne Haskins. They say he got drugged. They drugged the man. Then he's on the highway, and he got hit by a truck.
Yeah, former Washington and Pittsburgh quarterback.
From Washington and Pittsburgh.
He went out one night, and I guess he was out with friends, but, you know.
Were they friends?
Yeah, were they friends? Yeah, because the word is that he got drugged by 3 women and a guy. Brand new car he had.
Brand new car.
Somehow
break down.
Gets back in his car, hits the highway, and the car breaks down. He gets out the car, and, you know, he just don't really know where he is.
Yeah, he
starts walking to get off of the highway, and a truck come by out of nowhere, hit him, kill him.
Guilty.
Now the family is suing.
The wife is suing.
Yeah.
She's suing 4 people, 2 restaurants, I think 1 hotel. She
because the hotel's not giving.
Yeah, not giving the information.
They're not giving the information. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, if I'm the family of this young man whose life was taken away, I'm going to the very end to find out what happened. I want to know everything. And these people, if he got drugged, then these people, you know, they need to go to jail.
Yeah, for the one thing I don't understand, you know, for this to be such a digital age,
yes,
and you have cameras everywhere,
yes,
all over the place. I don't, you know, a lot of this information just for some reason isn't there anymore.
Well, if it was a conspiracy like the wife is suggesting, then they probably got rid of that stuff.
Yeah,
quick, fast, and hurry.
Same thing that they try to do with Michael Irvin.
Yes,
it's the same. It's I don't know, man. If you have, you know, athletes and things coming to your establishments, for one, like you said, you need to be around the right people.
Be around the right people.
Yeah, you got to be around the right people. It's
because I'll take you back to a lady, and she was overseas. She was at one of the islands, and all her friends were with her. They went to the island to have a getaway or something, and they said they left her on the beach, and she ended up getting killed. What type of friends leave you when you drunk on a beach in a whole different country?
Or is that the same one? Is that the same one where they went on like a girls trip?
It's a girls trip. It was a girls trip.
But then they found out that her friends beat her up, and it was one of her best friends who ended up killing her.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So they just made the excuse like we left her.
But they beat her to death.
They beat the girl to death. What type of friends?
That's what happens when you drink.
What type of friends you got that drink and might beat you to death?
Man. That's.
You know what I mean? Like what type of nonsense would that be?
I don't know, man. This is a different time we living in, man.
Because if I got any questions about the people I hang around with, I ain't gonna hang around with them.
First of all, I'm not going out the country with you, let alone.
I know that's right.
Let alone, yeah, we not.
You suspect.
Yeah, man.
Please. Be around the right people at the right time, doing the right things. If you got friends who ain't really your friends and you just want to be, don't do it because it's not worth it.
Yeah, don't just be around people just because you feel like you lonely. Mm-hmm. You need somebody to be around. That's not.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's. I feel like it's happening a lot. Dwayne Haskins, the one we're talking about. He's, hearing from the players and the coaches from both teams and stuff. He was very respectful. He never bothered nobody. He just went home, and it was just unfortunate. One of these times, he went out with some people who needed to be out.
Yeah,
and he was probably one who was paying the tab for these people.
Probably paying the tab. Something happened, or they said his watch was missing. Mm-hmm. So they might have robbed him and everything.
He left behind a 2-year-old daughter.
Man, left behind his daughter
and his wife. It's like 27 years old, man.
Man. It reminds me of Jalen Rose telling a story about the people trying to rob him and got his boy shot. Mm-hmm. He got listen, it's not worth it trying to be out here, and I know you trying to have fun and all, but sometimes it's better to be safe than have fun. Mm-hmm. Trust me.
Then you have a lot of these young players. They're getting thrown in these situations. We see these players. They look grown. They're 6'8", 6'9".
They look like,
but they're 19, 20 years old, and these are these are young kids who are, you getting thrusted into a lifestyle that you've never had to deal with, money that you never had to deal with. You're used to just being small town in your neighborhood, and now everybody wants access to you.
That's right.
You go to clubs, they paying for you just to be in there and all this kind of stuff. People throwing themselves at you. 19 years, 20 years old, you don't know how to.
That's right.
Know how to deal with that kind of mess.
That's
man.
right. That's right. That's true. Because I know my wife, shout out to Dr. Pookie, she don't know. She from Seaford. Boy, she doing some stuff in the city.
Ain't no wrong with Seaford.
But when you from Seaford, and you in Wilmington, you got to move a little bit different. Yeah. She out there doing some stuff. I'm like, girl, don't you ever do this ever again. This is not what you do in the city of Wilmington.
Yeah. Yeah,
move different.
Yeah, Wilmington's different, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a city. Any city is going to be a little bit different than the suburbs.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to your surroundings.
You got to be paying attention.
Times,
yeah.
Even when you're driving.
Stuff. Yeah, even when you're driving.
Yeah, you got to be looking around, man.
She doing stuff. I'm like, girl, don't you ever do this again.
I remember talking about Wilmington. I remember some years ago I was at a light, right? On, 4th and Van Buren?
Yeah.
Going up the street. Going up towards Union. And I'm at the light, and there's a car next to me. And I'm just sitting at the light, but I can see him moving. Moving around in the driver's seat. So I look over, he's looking right at me.
Right.
And, in Wilmington, you're like, all right, man, just focus on what you're doing. You don't know what's wrong with these folks. This dude, at the red light, just turns the wheel. Boom, hits my car, pushes me into the other lane. The car's coming to me to make a U-turn. It goes down the other way, right? So, call the police. They come or whatever, and they, do whatever. But come to find out, this fool had just shot somebody, and they was looking for him.
Oh, that's why he was running.
Now, what if I would have said something?
I know. Oh,
you see what I'm saying? The city of Wilmington different. Like
it's different. Cities are different.
Yeah, you go down to Wilmington.
Cities are different than suburbs now. You got to have a different mentality.
West Side ain't what it used to be.
West Side,
growing up.
A few years ago we had New Year's Eve service. So by the time everybody left and I'm locking up, it was about 1:00, 1:30 in the morning, and I noticed these three guys on the corner.
Yep.
And I lock the door, and they start walking towards me. And well, I'm from North Side, so I already know what to do. What I did was, I'm licensed to carry. All I did was pull my thing out, have it in front of me. I was like, they walked on past. They were like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Peace be still.
Yeah, peace be still.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be.
Hey, listen.
Hey, peace be with you.
Hey, God bless you. Yeah. God bless you. I was waving. God bless you.
Yeah, it's you have to. Unfortunately, that's how you kind of have to be sometimes.
I mean,
You know what I mean? You have to be like that. I mean, the Bible talks about it. He says it's better for a man to tie a rope around his neck with a rock at the other and to throw it in the ocean,
Right.
than to mess with a man's family.
Hey, listen, don't be messing with these young people.
God's already said.
Yep.
Don't be playing.
Yep.
When it's your family, man, you gotta protect that thing.
You got
man.
to, and you always prepare. You always know what's around you, what's going on. Just be aware, and don't get yourself in situations that could get you hurt bad.
Yeah, man. You got to be, like you said, you got to know your surroundings.
You got to know your surroundings.
And unfortunate for
Be
Dwayne
proactive.
Haskins. Yeah, Dwayne Haskins, he was around people he thought he could trust.
He might have got mixed up with the wrong people.
Yeah.
And we will keep tabs on this story, and hopefully the family gets some closure. It's really a shame that he had to lose his life, and just be aware of who you're around.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful of the people who they might call themselves friends, but are they truly friends?
Yeah, they studying you to just
Yes.
wait for the time to get what they want.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to be cautious, man.
And always remember this: if you're at the club at a party, never put your drink down.
Yeah.
If you put the drink down, never go back to that drink.
No.
Ever. Under no circumstance, whether you're a man or a woman.
Yeah, see that right there for me. I'm like, if I gotta be concerned about that, I ain't going.
Yeah, I've been to parties. You don't put your drink down.
Yeah,
If you do put it down, that's it for that drink. You never touch that drink again.
No, we just gonna leave it to be.
Yeah, just leave it alone. Always put yourself in the best position to be safe. And if you never, well, it's people at the party. These my friends. No, listen.
No.
Don't play them type games.
They in the same situation of craziness that you in.
Yep, don't do it.
Nah.
Don't do it. And people getting drugged. I heard people get drugged and stuff happen to them that I'm thinking to myself, we kind of learned that at an early age that you don't do certain things around certain people. If we went to the club back in the day, you always knew what your partners were at.
Yeah. But now
If
everything
they was missing, you would be like, yo, where's such and such?
Yeah, but now everything, you think about everything now. Everything is so fast paced.
It
You
is.
can't focus. These kids can't focus.
Unfortunately.
Everything is moving so fast.
Yeah.
They got to slow down, man.
Got to slow down. Slow down in life.
Yeah,
slow
man.
down in life. Life is made to be enjoyed, but you can't enjoy it if you're not slowing down in life. Don't let everything be fast paced.
Whew.
Don't live your life fast paced, and please stop. Please stop having relations with everybody. What the world's going on here? I don't know how Rev got on this subject.
No, but that's because it's supposed to be talked about.
Because let me tell you something. If your body count is more than your hands,
Jesus.
something's wrong. You need to go. You need to seek counseling. Can't be like this. You can't do this. You can't. Like, just for instance, Delaware is only so big. So I know people who say, "Oh, I was with this person, and I was with this person, and this person related to this other person." You can't be. Slow down.
Funky.
Slow down. In life, I know you're young now and you don't realize it, but as you get older, the consequences of bad behavior is going to affect you in the long run. You don't want your child to be like, "Oh yeah, I got 8 different brothers and sisters," and you just don't want that.
And all of that too, the spiritual, just that spiritual stuff that you're dealing with.
Oh yes,
You know what I mean? Evil communication say to corrupt good manner.
that's true.
That word communication also means sexual intercourse.
Yes,
So now you got evil sexes communicating your
Yeah.
good manner, man. So if you over here in this block and that block doing all this stuff, you tripped out.
you. See, the Rev were like this when I was 25. I'm sorry, I was 24 years old, about to be 25, when I had my first child.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had my first child, about 9 months later, I had my second child. The first child was cute. That was cute. Oh, look, I made a baby. That's cute. But then the next person came and said, I'm pregnant too. I was like, wait a second. This ain't all that cute now. This ain't all that cute.
Yeah.
That's too many people.
Yeah.
2 people in a few months is that, and I'm a man, so I was like, no, okay, that's it now. No more of this. There's a wrap with this.
Yeah, it's but
Then
like,
child support came.
Oh Lord.
And they was like, hey, Rev, we need $500 a month out your check every month.
Yeah, that's not cute.
That's not cute at all.
Woo.
And we want our money immediately too. They ain't wait. They was like, we gonna take our money.
$500 a month.
$500 a month. 18 years. And they don't want you to miss a payment. Dare you to miss one.
Woo. Golly.
Dare you to miss one. So I was going to work sick and everything. I was like, man, listen, I can't miss work. Because they're going to get their $500 off the top.
Yeah. Uncle Sam got a brother.
Yeah. They're going to get theirs off the top. So I got to go work.
Whew, man. That hurt me.
Yeah, man, listen,
I
every month.
I ain't even got it.
Every month. I remember one year they was like, you get a new car if you want. Let me calculate this. No, I can't get a new car because I'm paying new car money now. Over here.
Lord.
So we got to be careful who you with, who you are around, what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to
there's
do better.
consequences that will affect you in the future.
Yeah, you got to do better.
Yeah, I mean, just everything that's fun is not good for you. Yeah, everything's fun.
Anybody can contest to that.
Yeah, everything's fun, not good for you. In the long run, it'll affect you in a negative way. You'll be surprised how quickly it can happen too. Just like that, your life has changed. Boom, pow, different. Just by you think you having fun and you think you're gonna do something, because you the man. A few minutes of, some decision making. Yeah.
Can change that whole.
Oh yeah. Think you the man if you want to. Trust me. I thought I was the man. I remember the summer. I was the man that summer. As a matter of fact, I'm just glad it ended up being 2 because I was the man. But that fall,
God,
that money started coming out that check.
Yeah, that fall, the leaves start falling.
Yeah. That summer I was the man. That fall I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Things has changed.
Hey man, but look, you got through it.
Oh yeah, praise God, praise God, praise God. Praise God, praise God.
Whew, you got through it.
Praise God. My kids now come give me money every once in a while.
See, praise.
Yeah, praise God. I'm like, thank you, child. Thank you for the money. They borrow it back the next week, but it don't matter. They come back.
They come back looking for what they gave you.
Yeah. My son like, Dad, you remember that $100 I gave you? Man, I don't get my check till tomorrow. What you need, $100, son?
See, that's how you know when somebody, because they start scratching on their arms.
Yeah.
Look, man, look, you know what happened, Pop, man. Start rubbing their hands together. Now we got 8 minutes left of this show, right? I was Googling something and I thought it'd have been interesting.
Okay.
This is something. These are some, sports stats that I want me and you to go over with. If you think some of these records will ever be broken.
Okay.
If these records are unbreakable.
Uh-oh.
You think anybody ever? Will Chamberlain, 55 rebounds in a game.
Never be broken.
You don't think so?
Ever. 55 rebounds?
Yeah, because if Dennis Rodman or Bill Russell couldn't do
55 rebounds?
That's a lot, man.
I'll tell you what to do. The Rev does this. I know how hard this is. Go to the basketball court, throw the ball up to the basketball court and grab it, like you get a rebound 55 times straight. See what happens to you.
Whew.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, and he was playing defense and all.
Yeah, he's still playing. He just tried 55 times. Bouncing off the backboard 55 times.
Here's another thing. That game he had 55 rebounds. He had 63 points.
He had 63 points. He rebounded and scored. Man, that ain't happening. That ain't never happened again.
Now we got Cal Ripken. He played 2,632 games strght. That's never going to be broken.
Never. Soft what these kids are now.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Nah, man.
Man, somebody going to have like 1,000 straight games and somebody going to throw some peanuts at them, and then once that peanut allergy kick in, it's a wrap.
Even if they get the ball hit off of their thigh, they're going to be out a couple games.
Zion had a strained hamstring. He out 4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
Think about that. Listen, you strained your hamstring in May. You You ain't coming back till September.
Yeah, 4 months. Boy, these young people, no, they ain't breaking
crazy.
that. They ain't breaking that record.
Boston Celtics, 8 straight NBA titles.
Well, only reason why this would never be broken because when Boston won their titles, it was only like 8 teams in the league.
I know. I know.
They only had 8 teams in the league.
And they won 11 out of 13 years.
They went, 11 out of 13 years.
That's never going to be done.
They ain't never going to be broken.
Okay. Well, I wrote this down just because this is funny.
Right.
But this ain't never going to be broken.
Right.
UConn's women basketball, they went on a 111 game win streak.
111 game win streak.
They
won 111 times.
3 straight years they went undefeated.
Nah, that's impossible. It can't happen.
It's possible now because they did it.
I mean, they did it, but it ain't going to happen nowadays.
Nah.
Because teams are too closely matched nowadays.
111 straight games.
111 straight games.
Do you know the defeat on them other teams? Did you know you got to play
No,
UConn?
no. I want to know who the team that lost the game after 111. Because I ain't talking to them no more.
Ooh, man.
You know, we was in college and in 3 straight years we on 1 game and then I leave and the next thing I know y'all lost. I ain't talking to y'all no more. I'm like, I ain't talking to y'all no more.
If I'm
y'all mess up our streak.
Can't nobody talk to me, man.
Yeah, listen, that's a whole lot of winning.
Undefeated?
Undefeated.
I don't care who you say better than me.
That's a lot of winning.
And then you got Jerry Rice. 22,895 receiving yards.
Never be broken.
The next one closest is Larry Fitzgerald with 17,492.
Lord, that's a big difference.
That is never going to be broken.
That ain't never going to be broken. Plus, you got to remember, Jerry Rice played for so long. It's not an NFL player that's going to play that long anymore.
Especially a wide receiver in that physical time of year.
Yeah.
He played almost 20 years.
Yep, he played almost 20 years.
That's crazy.
And you got to remember, Hill for Miami said that he gonna retire.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he said he got about 2 years left.
He got 2 years left. He gonna retire, and that's half the time. That's been like his 10th year. If he retire in 2 years, it'd be like his 10th year. And you know what I mean? So you ain't got people that gonna play like that anymore.
And you're gonna start seeing these players like doing what Calvin Johnson was doing.
Yep, leave early.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson left, and Barry Sanders started the thing too.
Yeah.
He did the 10. Calvin Johnson did 8. These players are starting to. You giving them all this money. Look,
you give them all this money.
I'm not gonna keep getting banged up every year.
Man, listen, they ain't gonna get concussions every year.
When you got $150 million in the bank and you got all these, assets and all this stuff making you money, you get to week 13 and somebody hit you too hard.
Yeah, I know that's right.
What you gonna do when you look,
After
man?
about
I'm not gonna keep dealing with this
right.
bruised rib like this.
I ain't playing with y'all no more.
I'm not doing this.
I ain't playing with y'all no more.
And here's another one. Wayne Gretzky, 1,963 career assists.
Great one.
That's a lot of assists, man.
That's a lot of assists in hockey.
Yeah, man.
We got to talk about more about hockey. We got maybe bring somebody in that is shall we say more familiar with hockey.
See, you start looking up again.
Right. Maybe we bring somebody in more familiar with hockey. Maybe that's the key.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't too familiar with hockey.
Yeah, we just know names.
Yeah, we know names. We know a couple names here and there. You know what I mean? But maybe we bring somebody in that could be a guest person that's familiar with hockey.
Yeah, because
I ain't going nowhere cold. Number one, I ain't never been to a hockey match.
I'm not
game
sitting in
or
there.
whatever you call it. Cold.
See, you don't even know what it's called.
I don't even know what it's called.
Hockey match.
Hockey match, game. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's cold in there.
I walked into an ice rink one time after school, man. Maybe it might have been a field trip or something. We all walked in there. I felt like I was walking into like a freezer.
See?
I said, man, what is
that's why I ain't
we
going.
going ice skating. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that.
That's why I ain't going. We gonna get us.
I'm gonna sit over here with this
with
this hoodie and blanket on.
Right,
it's 95 degrees in here. I'm freezing.
It's 95 degrees outside, and inside it's cold. Man, I ain't going. I ain't
not
going.
Doing that.
No sir. Not the Red. Red don't play them type of games. I like to be warm. That's why I like baseball.
Yeah.
Outside that sun.
It's a perfect time too.
Feeling good.
Hey man, tomorrow show is gonna be 85.
Tomorrow's gonna be 85.
Well, it's gonna be 85 degrees tomorrow.
Outside.
Yeah, for the rest of the world till Friday.
To Friday.
Come on, man.
Hey,
it's gonna be beautiful. I
Red,
might have my shades on tomorrow.
Red might be on Zoom. Red, where you at, Beach? I might be on Zoom.
Hey man, I might have my shades tomorrow, man.
Hey, listen,
85 degrees might gonna be
85
nice.
85 degrees. You know the weather getting hot. Faith in sports is hot. America things are getting better and better. You don't want to miss episodes of Faith in Sports because Ron says some funny things, boy. Yeah, I don't know where Ron, but you got to check Ron because he be saying some funny stuff. The Rev over here just calm and cool.
Yeah,
I don't say nothing. It's Ron. It's Ron. I'm trying to tell you. Jim Turner, the one that be telling him to do it. He be having signs up. Y'all don't see that part, but you know what? I'm telling America everything that happens. America, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel.
You're right, Jim.